This is Wild Wolf Gaming 99, and welcome to episode 29 of Pokemon Legends of Arceus. Last time we left off, well, we got Palkia. We got Palkia. He showed up. We dealt with him. We caught him, and then Dialga showed up and decided no, and decided that he wanted to be included in the party too. But so I decided to do a little work off screen to try and get the team up to a better position. And, well, Electivire has reached level 71. Empoleon has reached level 68. Monk has reached 67. Polar has reached 68. Our Super Saiyan Riolu has reached level 65 and is going to evolve today. Electivire has reached level 71, and Garchomp has reached level 64. I figure might as well give you guys a show of him finally evolving. And since we're going to be going up against some pretty tough customers of the dragon type, I figured I might as well give him Dragon Pulse. Now, I'm gonna head back from the Alabaster Icelands. Back to Mount Coronet itself, so we can continue this journey. Though something tells me I'm still not ready. So for now, we're headed back to Mount Coronet to see if we can get to continue the story. I have to turn around and I have to dive into that cave and get past that Probo Pass. Oh. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Silagoo's moves, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're gonna have to ask you to stop right. Oh, for. Oh, why? Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with. Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry digging out the treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. Ugh, that Ernie's goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough! I don't care if any of you ran off to play bandit. I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you, and there are 3 of us. Let's go. Tetsu, you take charm. I'll bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your lucky charm. Especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Oh yeah! You of a Gengar. And Electivire's in the front slot. Come back, Electivire. Go Polar. Fight. Ice and Crash. And Icicle Crash. You defeated Rhydon. Go Gengar. Yeah, that's kind of useless since sleep isn't the status in this game. It just means I can earth power the crap out of you, provided I'm not drowsy. Since abilities aren't a thing either. And if I have to go hunt these schmucks down after this, I will be grumpy. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. And we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep the treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Tetsu. Maybe you can really do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Ugh. Honestly, those 3. Why did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remembered never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they might have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have said so! What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to attract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Tetsu. You obtained a piece of origin ore. An ore of mysterious power, spoken of in ancient myths, said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I I know we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to the professor and show him what we got. That Laventon got sound judgment plus we plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Though, I will admit, I am partially tempted to add Palkia to the team. In place of Garchomp. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask what brought you to that, what brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything, by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilite Village. Alright, Professor, it's all in pieces now, but this is what's left of the red chain. Splendid, everything in pieces. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it's still perfectly fit for... Sorry, I got distracted by Browlet in the upper right-hand corner. Still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all those broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Tetsu. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. You handed over the origin ore. The fragments of the red chain, collected at great personal risk by the Diamond Clan. The Stone of Creation's beginning, which we only learned thanks to the Pearl Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Tetsu, even if it may be safe indoors. This will take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait while we work. Come on, Professor. Mr. Professor, wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it, Tetsu! It's complete! I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. You obtained an Origin Ball! A singular, irreplaceable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of those things brings the two of you closer together. Wait, please, I hear something. That voice in my mind is speaking again. You mean Palkia? Yes, apparently Mighty Palkia is willing to lend its strength to us in this battle. Now that's what I like to hear. The Pearl Clan's almighty Sinnoh well, I guess I should call it Polkia, is one fierce Pokemon. Everything's ready now, Tetsu. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Polkia. So I'm gonna literally have to box Garchomp. Well, to be fair, Polkia does have an Earth. It does have a Ground type move at its disposal. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have. Yeah, I'd like to grab Polkia. Because it's level 65 and it has a ground type move. Garchomp, I'm sorry, my friend. You are getting temporarily boxed. I really need to sort this box. But yeah, I'll bring Polkia with me. He won't be starting the fight, though. The starter of this battle. And I'll save real quick. But the starter of this battle will be Goku. Oh, well said. Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you'll encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Dialga, ruler of all time. If it is allowed to run wild, time itself will twist and bend here in Hisui. Eventually, the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Polkia, the ruler of space, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should be. Now, take Polkia at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh at once. I must say, this is quite an intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go, see what your clothier has on offer. Excuse me? Is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly ever have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? That's... yeah, no, that's a fair point. That is a very fair point. Alright, Tetsu, once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Yeah, well, I'm ready. As I'll ever be. I'm half tempted to leave it here and wait for Grand Episode 30 to go finally confront Dialga. Dialga? Dialga? I have no idea how you pronounce it, or if I'm pronouncing it properly. But I'm half tempted. But this adventure needs to come to a close. Or at the very least, this part of the adventure. Something tells me it's not over yet. Because we've only come in contact with 2 parts of the trio. When the trio itself, we've only come in contact with 2 out of the 3 in this trio. There's still 1 member left, just the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here closer to the temple. I want to have some front row seats if there's a chance to see it into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I have no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Yeah. You have been making me suspicious this entire time. But now it's time to face Dialga, the Lord of Time. And I want to save again. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside force that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? I'm ready, as I'll ever be. I'm ready to fight. In all vast space, your place has found you. What in the world does that mean? Ottoman asking good questions, as usual. It's a Pearl Clan saying. It reminds us that occasions... It reminds us that occasions we must rise to... I don't think that was translated properly. It reminds us that occasions we must rise... no, never mind. Didn't finish reading it the entire way through. My bad. It reminds us that occasions we must rise to are also stages where we may prove ourselves, where we might shine our brightest. So basically, you're saying not to feel nervous. I'm starting to see the appeal of how you Pearl Clan people think, in some situations anyway. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Tetsu, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Oh, that's how it got destroyed all those years ago. Dialga popped it. Oh. That's Dialga's primal form. I mean, what else could it be? Oh, seriously? Seriously? It's one of these? Continue battle. Yes, I will keep my progress. I have no intention of falling here. Jerk! You massive jerk! Why couldn't have been a straight up fight? Why? That is my only question. Those have gotten more and more annoying every time. I honestly would have preferred a straight up fight. Rather than having to deal with that batch of shenanigans again. The rift is closed. Finally. Peace has been restored to the land of Hisui, Sinnoh, whatever. My eyes aren't lying, right? He actually went and caught it. Yes, oh, good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Tetsu. Finally. Formidable as usual. Yes. Bro, why are you crying? So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. A rumph. Ow! What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserved a sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans, this will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan, 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty Sinnoh of our own, I guess the times when we fight over those was wrong or right are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. It is over, but like I said earlier, it's over. The game has come to a close. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to. It took a heck of a lot longer than I wanted it to. But it has come to an end. I want to thank you all for coming with me on this journey. Though, something tells me this journey isn't over yet. Something tells me this journey isn't over yet. We have closed the space-time rift. We have done a lot of things, but the Pokédex still lies incomplete. Or at least, the Pokédex I have so far lies incomplete. So, the journey isn't over yet. Though, yeah, no, this journey isn't over yet. But it was a great journey so far. Though I highly doubt it's over. Considering we've seen 2, there is still a 3rd legendary to deal with. In the form of Giratina. And no, I haven't looked at spoilers. I just know based from experience that Giratina is more than likely next. He's the 3rd he's the 3rd member of this trio. With one more being above him. But this is it. This was Pokemon Legends of Arceus. I hope you all enjoyed it just as much as I have. The next, though, I'm sure you're all wondering what I'll do for the next project. So, I'll tell you. I plan to do several live stream episodes here on YouTube for Pokemon not Legends of Arceus, but for Pokemon Scarlet. I plan to live stream it when it drops. On the 18th of November. I hope you'll all be excited for it. Seek out all Pokemon. Yeah. I hope you'll all be excited for it. But for now, this has been Wild Wolf Gaming 99. Peace.